Renovating number 5. Follow us on our journey through the highs and lows of renovating our new adventure.
This week we show the progress of the dining room, or sunroom, whatever you like to call it. If you can remember from the original walkthrough, this room was an extension and the walls were covered in cedar pine wood. There was a hatchway into the kitchen and the patio door into the barbecue area that's now been transformed into the main bathroom. When we removed the cedar pine, we discovered that the builders had left the exterior cladding on the walls. We wanted to save as much of this wood as possible to repair the exterior cladding in places, but sadly most of it was just too brittle. It didn't take long to remove all the wood, block up the window hatch and patio doorway. The plasterboard goes up in a couple of hours. We've replaced so much in this house now that we've nearly turned into experts.
we fitted some new lighting in here. The reason being why we chose to fit some new lighting is because the lighting in there was quite dull. So we put the same lighting as the kitchen. And we're quite pleased actually we did it now, because if I walk around here, these is what we discovered up in the loft. So these are the transformers, and basically they've melted. And we've been thinking that we could smell burning rubber plasticky stuff, but because we knew that we'd had all the electrics done by electrician, that everything was okay, we discovered that these just literally were just an accident waiting to happen. You know, it would have been absolute disaster if these went up. But they're really easy to fix and sort. Apart from that, you don't need an electrician to use these new lighting systems. So basically, we bought these, and these are what went in the kitchen and in the hallway and in our new bathroom. They are just 9 volts. They come fitted with a plug, and as long as you've got a plug that's in the
9 volt, not 9 volt.
Sorry, 9 volt. They come fitted with a plug, and as long as that you have a power socket up in the ceiling, you just literally swap them from one to the other. And this is what we could do in this room, because they are just already had that put in place with the old system. So these were the old lights that are falling to pieces. And so we've got the nice new ones in there. And you can change the colour of these. So they come in 3 different colour settings. So this is the, my pan up into the kitchen. These are the really bright ones. And these are the lighter, more mood colour. But we're wondering whether to keep them all the same colour or whether to swap them. But it's easy. All you do is pop them out the ceiling, flick a switch to whichever warmth setting you want them, and then pop them back in. So we'll play around with that later, because when we've got to pull them out again anyway to paint the ceilings. So these are really, really awesome.
This room is large, so the coving will need to be joined in places. So it's important to mark the angles on the corners of the walls to help keep all the pieces level and for the joints to match up. Having a second pair of hands is a must in this big room. I couldn't do this on my own. We gave the wooden window frames and cedar cladding a rub down and a couple of coats of water-based undercoat. It doesn't take long before the room starts to transform. It's amazing with only one coat of undercoat on the window frames how much lighter the room has become. However, even after 2 coats of paint, we noticed that the wood stain had drawn through both times. After a quick chat with the paint guy in Bunnings, he suggested using oil-based undercoat. Apparently it has a barrier that stops all the stains coming through. After 1 coat, the stains have gone and we could gloss the framework and add the final colours to the wooden panel. Thanks, Mr. Bunnings guy. The ceilings are easy to paint. Now we have a new extension pole, and because the lights pop out of the ceiling means less cutting in. We prepare the walls with an undercoat paint to seal the plasterboard before applying the final paint colour cotton sheets in a matte finish from Taubman's colour range. Now to add a pop of colour on our wooden feature walls. We use Snow Olive Low Sheen from Taubman's paint. It looks a bit grey in this video, but it actually is a lot greener than it looks. Cutting in between each board is quite painful, but it only takes a few seconds for Andy to run over the flat part of the board with the roller. After 2 more coats, you can see it was all worth the effort. The room is light and airy, a complete different contrast from how it originally looked. We've added some block-out curtains to make the room more cosy and a bit more colour. Hope you like the changes to the room. Next time on Renovating Number 5, we'd walk through the house and show you how much has changed. We'd go through what we have spent and what we would do differently next time. Also, we'd give you a glimpse into our next adventure. It's not what you think. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and share.